Hi guys, Nesty here. Welcome back to another video. Yeah, we finally beat the hard, so we will directly continue. At the moment there is not that much interesting stuff to do, we just have to go through all these missions. Like I said, always take a look at the elemental stuff, that you at least bring your monsters to level 50, because at that point they are starting to really show their potential. And yeah. For example, I was farming a bit of the Phantom Forest just because there are some decent gems that you can get, and before I was using mostly 2-star gems, so yeah, it's a decent upgrade. And now it's time to go for the Kokomaru. You can see that's currently my team that I'm using. This tree thing is level 50 now, the row one. Our lobster is starting to come closer and closer to the level 60. The whatever, that's Squirrus was the name. Squirrus, also 5-star now, needs some levels. And yeah, Mona, I missed yesterday the water dungeons, so I can get some tomorrow, that's also fine. And the next goal will be the golems, and my personal goal is that I can soon enter the tower. It's only 3 days left, so there's not that much time. We are not playing for that long, so it would be a really big success if we would go really high there. For that we need a bit more gem quality, so some golem runs are needed. And then we are going there and destroying the whole tower. Okay, for now we are going against the Kokomaru. This is obviously now extreme difficulty, so it's a bit harder. Yeah, it would be really cool if I have the books ready for them. They're really missing yet. Let's not waste the active here. It would be nice if I can hit the defense down. Of course not. Okay, maybe it wasn't needed. So yeah, in the beginning even the extreme stages are not that hard, but the further we are progressing, the harder it will feel. That's the first stage on extreme that we were able to beat, and we will continue with destroying them. Okay guys, we are back for the next one. This time we are finishing the Luna Valley. Oh, we can auto that. Okay, hello Kenling. Oh, defense down. Okay, that was the second area on Extreme. Now up to the area lake. Okay. Now we are at area lake boss. And we are not that far that we have completely beaten the first continent. We are ignoring the side hats again. Very nothing special. That's it with the first boss on Extreme. Okay, next will be the Mirage Ruins. We finally reached the last boss for the first continent. So we are starting to see more and more progress. And they are still not on my level mostly, so in general it shouldn't be too hard. Oh, come on. Okay, there we are. defense zone. Nice. Yeah, the Toradora shouldn't be a big deal anyway. And with that, we fully cleared the first continent. And of course we won't stop here. Next will be Pagus Coast. Here we are. Second continent, first boss on Extreme. At least we are coming close to finish the boring part. Like just brainlessly going for these missions and all that stuff. Here it depends if you have enough damage. Like the ads are not that annoying, but they have single target damage, and of course after some time they will use the active, and the active really hurts. So it really depends how much damage you actually have. Yeah, it was not that challenging. Okay, on to the next one. Seabed Caves next. Okay, next boss is waiting for us. We are very, very close to be done with all these continents. I think the most annoying area is done now. Super annoying with all these damage reduction and whatever. Yeah, you can see now they have a lot more HP and all that than in the stages before. There we are. Let's see what the Bolt Wing can do. That's it. Now off to the very last stage. See what Star Century has to offer. Okay, there we are. Finally at the Star Century boss. Actually was trying it out already. Here you can see that it has a lot more HP already. But for example, if I manual, it's a lot faster. I probably shouldn't have used this one. You can see that the raw one is finally ready. Has max books now. See, I can keep them a lot better under control now. Like, I could probably let it run on auto without a problem, but I just want to go through it fast. Yeah, as you can see, I'm always manualing when the raw one is last, going for 1 kill, and the next one is going into a sleep. This time, of course not. Okay, there we are. And when someone is sleeping, you attack, it will always be a crit. So use the first attack with basically your strongest monster if you are going for the kill. Yeah, here we are also directly going against the boss again, hoping for a defense down. Sadly, no defense down. There we are. Oh, I made a small mistake actually. The row one was supposed to attack the side lanes. Yeah, I'm directly paying for it. But our lobster is doing the job. So yeah, that was Star Century on Extreme. And the next step will be going for the TOC. You can see for me it's actually really a close one. For TOC, let me just go somewhere. I will use the Ghost. Why will I use the Ghost? Because when it's fully booked here, one book is missing. This will be a 100% 2-turn stun, which is really good. So I will use a combination of the Ghost and the Rowan to control the fights. And I think this will be a good solution to be able to go high in the tower. And yeah, the damage dealer, we will not go for a real damage dealer on higher stages, but we will go for Zap. And the missing monster here is actually the slime. So you can see I already started farming the slimes. Did some pulls hoping for something decent. Sadly nothing turned out to be that good. And yeah, we are able to farm Golem 8 now. I will make a separate video about it. And you can see that it's taking a bit of time, but considering the gems that I currently have, you can see that there is no need for more monas. One mona is basically enough to be able to farm these stages. If you are going for more monas, at least a second can make the runs a bit faster. And yeah, it depends on yourself. If you say, okay, I have no problem with farming another mona, then by all means do it. You will be farming a bit faster. But you can also say, okay, I'm fine with the speed that I currently have. In the end, I also want to go for Golem 11. So why go for a second Mona now? Totally up to you. I can show you the gems now that I'm currently using. Of course, the Lobster has the gems that I think are the best ones. A 3-star Valor gem. You can see stats and that are really not that important. It's just to get some attack. Here I have a 2-star Valor. Here I was a bit lucky to get a 6-star HP gem. It's even flat. Flat is in most cases not that good, but 12,000 something, that's around half. So it would be basically a 50% HP, 50% HP gem. So that's totally fine, because when I'm taking a look at the substats, that's really good for a 6-star gem. Like a lot of crit rate, some resistance, I even have some attack. That's for the beginning a super strong gem. Of course it would be even cooler if that would be a percentage based gem, but you have to use whatever you are getting, so it's totally fine. The Mona has a mix of whatever. Here a 3-star gem. Like, it's not that I was specifically looking into something special. Here I was getting a 4-star attack gem while I was doing the extreme stages. Here I was getting a 4-star gem while doing the extreme stage. I just used whatever I was getting. Here I have even a 2-star, a 4-star, a 3-star. Like, here I was a bit lucky. You can see here I was getting a recovery gem, which of course Rowan is a healer. You're not getting incredible much out of it, obviously. But it was a gem that I currently had, has some acceptable substats. It's giving the bonus, so why not go for it? An HP gem and a defense gem. Don't know if I was getting something better. Don't seem like it. Like you can see there is a lot of them, but most of them are really nothing special. Some whatever I was getting, some from the clan festival I was getting like 10 or 20 gifts, some was coming out of that. Then you have the daily stuff where you can get them, so you will also have most likely a handful of them. So yeah, the raw one is gemmed a bit better than the others, but you can see that I'm still totally fine with 2-star gems, 3-star gems, and if you were a bit lucky with a 4-star gem, that's also totally fine. So yeah, this is what I'm using to farm golems, and the next step will be going for monsters that are able to play the Tower of Chaos. Like I said, I will next go for the slime. Like this is the cheapest unit that you can get, while it's super good for it because of the resistance down. You can reduce it with 100% chance. The skill ignores enemies' resistance, so this skill will always hit, always. And it's reducing the resistance by 70%, so you're reducing from the PoE content basically everything to 0. Like maximum resistance is 85%, but I don't think anything in the PvE content has max resistance. Not sure, but I don't think so. Especially not in the stages that we are. Maybe a Dragon 15 or something has a very high resistance. Also not sure if it has max resistance. But where we are, nothing has anything that is close to this kind of resistance. So we will basically drop everything to 0, which is very important against boss fights. So yeah, next will be the slime, and afterwards we will get a Zap monster, which will be important for the even stages while doing it. I'm not totally sure which Zap I want. I will have to take a look if there is anything decent. We will see. The next video will be about how I'm farming golems. And then I think we will go to the Tower of Chaos. That's it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.